Today we skipping the intro. For some reason, last night I was just dreaming with teeth, and in my culture, it's like when you dream with teeth or with shoes, that means somebody's gonna die. And I had that uncomfortable feeling like the whole night. And I heard a sad story this morning, right? But before that, I started this channel to try to shed light on my community, to try to lead the blind, to try to enlighten and empower our youth. I done moved out of my block and made my situation better, but my heart is still there. And I just got tired of just not doing nothing. And I know that I'm an influence within my community. And a lot of people watch me and listen to me. So I figure, I get on this YouTube and preach some life into these kids' lives, man. So I'm just tired of seeing these kids running wild and reenacting what they listen to from their favorite rappers. And I just felt like I had to do something, and I reached a few lives, and it has motivated me to continue to do this. So today I come to you with the story of another dead rapper by the name of Takeoff. He was shot and killed in Houston, Texas. I got a text from one of my sources this morning, and he showed me the actual text of someone that wasn't at the scene, and I'm going to read it to you. Shots just started ringing, but they were coming from somebody Migos was with, but he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff on accident. The other guys started shooting back, and I think he got hit again, but ultimately his own guys killed him. Because when he got hit the first time, I seen his body just drop. Quavo was plexed up over some small things, and it really wasn't worth it. Takeoff was the coolest, quietest dude in the room the whole time. He wasn't saying a word, just chilling in the cut. He didn't even know what was going on. He just jumped up and got shot out of nowhere. Houston for sure about to be a no-fly zone. Because I guess the people that was protecting the artist were heavy in that city. So one of his rap mates, Quavo, was shooting dice, and he was getting his pockets broke off so bad that the dude started getting an attitude and tried to get aggressive with the wrong guy. And dudes got on his ass. Then somebody they was with jumped out, and that's when everything started. Takeoff was the coolest, quietest dude in the room the whole time. So it's sad that this happened. I guess wrong place, wrong time. These artists move at all times of the night. They everywhere at one time. They here, there, and half of the time these people have, security or people that hold them down while they're in the city. But unfortunately, the guys that they picked to hold them down was the one that killed them, right? I say this, man. If you don't know how to work with the hammer, stay out the work zone. Because how your own security or your own peoples that are holding you down is going to kill you. I believe that the world is going to start talking about, oh, he got killed because of his record label, I never really listened to these Migos guys, really, honestly. It's not my era. It's not my type of music. But I know they were super famous, and You know, they put their dent on the game. You know, um, not that I dislike them or anything. It's just not my era. But the sad part here is, you know, the great part is that he left a lot of music for you to listen to for this generation. But the sad part is that he has family and kids that won't be able to eat Thanksgiving dinner with him or even open gifts on Christmas Day or celebrate New Year's with his family. Maybe he has kids. But the ones that lose here are the people, the family, the friends, the kids that had nothing to do with his rap career. It was in his real life. And those are the losers in this game. And they will never get him back because of a dice game that he wasn't even playing. These stories get worse and worse, and I really don't like covering too much rap music stuff because I once was there and I once was poisoning the community too, talking crazy sometimes. After I matured, I started, you know, rapping positive stuff, man, but it's still a game, a very sensitive game that is hard to play with and hard to make it out of once you're in it. My thoughts and prayers go out to the Takeoff and his family and his friends because they won't see him again in the physical over a dice game he wasn't even playing. It's really sad. It's sad to all the kids that looked up to him. But the real loser is his family and his close friends. I think they were all cousins or something like that, but now the rap group is left without one member because somebody had their free will. God gave him free will with his hands, and he didn't know how to control himself. Because no matter how aggressive a guy gets, you don't just resort to shooting. A lot of times, there's people around rappers that want to show off. And they want the rapper to remember them for being gully or tough or gangster. Well, that same dude just eliminated somebody that he was supposed to protect. And it's very sad. Halloween is a day where my mom used to tell me, don't go outside. Very, very dangerous day for people. And I don't know if he died on Halloween, but I'm pretty sure that he made it to see people with costumes around Houston walking around, and it was his last holiday in the physical form. It's sad, man. I don't know how many more times before the new year I'm going to get up here and say rapper shot dead in such and such place. At the end of the day, stupid. They dying for no reason. Or they dying because of the stupid things they do sometimes and the way they carry themselves. But to all my young rappers that want to make it in the game, not for all of y'all, but this is what's waiting for you, man. A lot of guns around a lot of people that really don't know how to use them. Like I said, If you're going to take out the hammer, make sure you know how to use it and make sure that you have control. Make sure that you trained when you go to the workplace, when you're walking around with that hammer. Now this dude is left. His family is left with nothing. Or at least not him on the physical form, but to me, this story kills me. It's sad. And I hope you young boys listen to this. And I hope you young boys get something, get some type of value out of this video. But it's the same cycle. Rappers dying, rappers dying, rappers dying. Who created this cycle? It's just stupid that you die over a dice game that you wasn't even a part of. So the person that's supposed to protect you was the one that took you out. People, we have to start being vigilant. We have to start praying. We have to start loving one another. I'm talking about people of color. We ain't gonna get nowhere if we don't love each other. And we ain't gonna get nowhere if we keep acting the way we keep acting. Peace and love. God bless you, and I'll see you soon.
I kept trying, kept failing, game plan, kept changing, dreams fading, started hesitating, couldn't deal with the agitation.